Think you know all about wolves. What if I told you they can literally change the course of rivers? It sounds crazy, but it's true. When wolves were reintroduced to Yellowstone, they controlled the deer population. This allowed vegetation to grow back, which strengthened riverbanks and altered the flow of water. It's a phenomenon called a trophic cascade. Here's another cool fact. A wolf's howl doesn't just communicate location. It's also used to rally the pack and even warn rival packs to stay away. Their howls are as unique as human fingerprints. Wolves are also incredibly loyal. They form deep bonds and often mate for life, raising pups together as a tight-knit family unit. And get this, they aren't just carnivores. Wolves will also eat berries and other plants when meat is scarce. Have you ever heard a wolf howl and felt a shiver run down your spine? It's a sound that's both haunting and beautiful, a true call of the wild. But there's so much more to wolves than just their iconic howl. Today, we're diving deep into the world of these incredible animals to uncover some of the most fascinating facts you probably didn't know. So, get ready to see wolves in a whole new light. Let's start with their communication. That howl we mentioned, it's not just for show. It's a complex form of social media for wolves. They howl to assemble their pack before a hunt, to warn rival packs to stay away from their territory, and to locate each other over long distances. What's amazing is that each wolf has a unique howl, like a vocal fingerprint, and they don't just howl in unison. They harmonize, each one picking a different note. This creates the illusion that there are more wolves than there actually are, which can be a clever trick to intimidate intruders. Beyond howling, they use barks, whimpers, and growls, along with a sophisticated system of body language to communicate with each other. Now, let's talk about the pack. The wolf pack is one of the most misunderstood social structures in the animal kingdom. For a long time, we thought it was a constant battle for dominance, with an aggressive alpha wolf ruling with an iron paw. But recent research has completely turned that idea on its head. In the wild, a typical wolf pack is simply a family. It's usually made up of a breeding pair, the parents and their offspring from various years. The parents are naturally in charge, not because they fought their way to the top, but because they are the parents. The younger wolves learn from them, respect them, and the whole family works together to survive. It's a system built on cooperation and family bonds, not constant conflict. Speaking of family, wolf pups are absolutely adorable, but their upbringing is tough. A female wolf gives birth to a litter of about 4 to 6 pups in a den, which could be a dugout hole or a natural cave. For the first few weeks, they are completely blind, deaf, and helpless. The entire pack pitches in to care for them. While the mother stays with the pups, other pack members will go out to hunt and bring back food. And they don't just drop it off. They'll often regurgitate partially digested food for the pups, which sounds a bit gross to us, but it's a perfectly nutritious and easy-to-eat meal for a young wolf. As the pups grow, they learn vital survival skills by watching and playing with their older siblings and parents. Let's move on to their physical abilities, because wolves are truly elite athletes. They are built for endurance. A wolf can travel for hours at a steady trot of about 5 miles per hour. When they need to, they can burst into speeds of up to 40 miles per hour during a chase. Their paws are perfectly designed for this lifestyle. They have large paws with fleshy pads that act like snowshoes, distributing their weight so they don't sink into deep snow. They also have a special circulatory system in their paw pads that keeps them from freezing in icy conditions. It's like they have built-in winter boots. And what about their senses? A wolf's sense of smell is legendary. It's estimated to be at least 100 times better than ours. They can smell prey from over a mile away. Bear nose has millions of scent receptors, allowing them to pick up the faintest of trails. Bear hearing is also incredibly sharp. Bear nose is also incredibly sharp than humans can, which helps them detect the small movements of prey hidden under snow or in thick brush. And their night vision is exceptional, thanks to a special reflective layer in their eyes called the tapetum lucidum. This is what makes their eyes appear to glow in the dark when light hits them. Now for a mythbuster, the big bad wolf. From fairy tales to movies, wolves have often been portrayed as villains that attack humans. But in reality, wild wolf attacks on humans are incredibly rare. Wolves are naturally shy and fearful of people. They will almost always avoid human contact. Most of the negative reputation they have comes from a time when they were seen as direct competitors for game animals or a threat to livestock. While they are powerful predators, humans are not on their menu. They play a crucial role in keeping ecosystems healthy by controlling populations of animals like deer and elk. This brings us to their role as a keystone species. When wolves were reintroduced to Yellowstone National Park in 1995, after being absent for 70 years, scientists witnessed something amazing. It's called a trophic cascade. By hunting elk, the wolves changed the behavior of their prey. The elk started avoiding open valleys and riverbanks where they were vulnerable. This allowed willow and aspen trees in those areas to regrow. The return of the trees brought back beavers, which built dams, creating new habitats for fish, amphibians, and muskrats. The wolf carcasses also provided food for scavengers like bears and eagles. The wolves literally changed the course of rivers because the regrown vegetation stabilized the riverbanks. It's a powerful reminder of how interconnected nature is. Let's talk a little bit about their diet. Wolves are carnivores, and their diet consists mainly of large hoofed mammals like elk, deer, moose, and bison. But they are also opportunistic eaters. If large prey is scarce, they will happily hunt smaller animals, like beavers, rabbits, and even mice. A single wolf can eat up to 20 pounds of meat in one sitting after a successful hunt. Since they might not eat again for several days, they gorge themselves when they can. The pack works together on big hunts. They use strategy, teamwork, and their incredible stamina to test and wear down their prey before making a move. Here's another interesting fact. Wolves and dogs are very closely related. In fact, all modern dog breeds are descended from wolves. Scientists believe that tens of thousands of years ago, some wolves began to associate with human hunter-gatherer groups, perhaps drawn to leftover food scraps. Over time, the friendlier, less fearful wolves were tolerated, and this eventually led to domestication. So next time you look at your pet dog, from a tiny Chihuahua to a giant Great Dane, remember that you're looking at a descendant of a powerful wild wolf. The genetic difference is surprisingly small. Despite their intelligence and importance, wolves have faced immense challenges. They were once one of the most widely distributed mammals in the world, found all across the northern hemisphere. But due to habitat loss and widespread persecution by humans, their populations were decimated in many areas. Today, thanks to conservation efforts, they are making a comeback in some parts of their historic range, like in Yellowstone, but they still face threats. The story of the wolf is a story of resilience, but also a story that highlights the importance of coexistence and conservation. So, from their complex social lives and incredible physical adaptations to their vital role in the environment, wolves are far from the one-dimensional villains of old stories. They are intelligent, social, and essential creatures that deserve our respect and protection. They remind us of the wildness that still exists in the world and the intricate connections that hold ecosystems together. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the world of wolves. I hope you learned something new and have a newfound appreciation for these magnificent animals. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world. Let me know in the comments what animal you'd like to learn about next. Thanks for watching.